it's D46. That was a good one.
Hey everybody, welcome back to OR Train Spotters. Today it's a very special day and we'll be riding on the Nevr Go There Again tour on V34, which is literally going everywhere, Leppington Airport, up to Schofields on the North Shore line, and here it is arriving now. It's a farewell tour and yeah. Again, the set is V34.
Off the light rail for the marathon.
Oh, they're running. They're not the fastest,
Yeah,
but they're
Sydney
running.
Marathon today. They're those two opposing marchers. See?
I wish I did the marathon. Why? I don't know. I'm never doing a marathon. Oh, I'm lying. I did a marathon once. 42k.
So thanks. Oh shit. Don't block the hours too much.
Now we are coming back out at Central.
Next stop for this service will be Central Station.
So after we depart Central, we actually head down into the airport line and we'll be making a stop at International Airport. As you can see, we're about to pass by over the bridge that goes over the light rail. It's just, pulling into platform number 23.
So now we're departing Central Platform 23. We're going to be going down the airport line to the International Airport, and then further on we'll be continuing on to Leppington via the T8 airport and South Line. So we hope you enjoy the next section. this is where the airport line branches off from the rest of the suburban lines and then goes into the airport tunnels.
Now we're just passing by Green Square.
There was more people photographing.
No, sadly.
So we're now arriving at the international airport. We'll be stopping for about 4 minutes. We're just gonna head to the front, take some photos, and then we'll be back on board. So welcome to the international airport. Quite interesting sight to see a V-set here. And I'm just gonna go take a photo. So now we are departing international airport. So as just heard, our next stop will be Edmondson Park, followed by Lappington.
So take a look at what this says. Jeez, how can I? Who is at Bexley Mall? Let's see.
D-O-N-U-T or donut is on this.
So now we are passing Bexley North.
Yeah. The donut. Bro.
We are speeding. Get out of my class. So we just passed Riverwood on the T8 line. We are going very fast on the T8 South line. Next station to pass is Padstow, followed by Revesby, Panania, East Hills, Holsworthy and Glenfield. And then after Glenfield we'll divert onto the Leppington branch and go to Edmondson Park and Leppington. There's the Georges River.
We're gonna need those
Now we're passing by Padstow.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to get that.
Oh, looks like we're about to pull into Revesby. We're gonna pass by it pretty quickly. Right here. Next couple stations will be Panania, then East Hills, Holsworthy and Glenfield.
So he's gay, and he...
That's a freight facility.
This is happening at Sydney Airport.
Now you can see the overpasses and the tracks from the T2 and T5 lines coming in together, and then pretty soon all the tracks will merge, and then that will be where Glenfield station is. Oh, hello, we got an Explorer on here that looks like it has come from Canberra maybe? Okay guys, so now we are pulling into Glenfield station. After this, we are going to divert onto the Southwest Rail Link and then go further towards Edmondson Park and Leppington. So we're passing straight through now.
So now we're coming over the viaduct, the bridge that goes over the T8 towards Campbelltown, and we're heading down in towards Edmondson Park and Leppington. So we're now actually arriving into Edmondson Park. So here we are at Edmondson Park. First time this station has been featured actually on this channel. Not going to get off here, but I'm just going to take a peek.
Let's go to the front.
So here we are at Edmondson Park. Just train's departing very soon, so I'm going to just jump back on board.
Now we have departed Edmondson Park Station. Next we're going to Leppington. Now we're about to pull into Leppington Station. There's A15 with carriage D6342.
So here we are at the wonderful Leppington Station. So we'll be heading straight out in approximately 5 minutes. So yeah. So now we are departing Leppington. Let me just move you guys over to here for a better shot.
Did that. Murphy's Law says if it doesn't work, force it. If it breaks, it needs replacing anyway.
Now we are arriving at Edmondson Park.
Thanks a lot, Pat.
Thanks. Could you? I'm just going to the store to get a thing. Could you pick some money on? Do I? Alright, thank you. Bye-bye.
So now we're here at Edmondson Park. And yeah, after this I think we'll be heading to Bankstown via Liverpool and you know, like Sefton, that sort of area. So yeah.
Now we are departing Edmondson Park. Next stop we'll be going on to Bankstown. So see you then. So guys, we are slowly approaching Glenfield. So we are going to go up until after we pass Glenfield, we will take the line up towards Liverpool, and then we'll keep going up until Cabramatta, and then at Cabramatta we'll divert off onto the T3 Liverpool and Inner West line, and then we'll continue up until Sefton, and then we'll take the junction, Sefton Junction, that connects Regent's Park, Birrong and Sefton stations, and we'll take the junction to Birrong, and then we'll continue on to Bankstown. So we'll see you guys then. Now we're pulling into Liverpool station. We're gonna pass through it. There's a couple of sidings. Here at Liverpool there's Waratah Series 2, and there's also a Millennium behind it that you can't see because it's blocked. Oh, it looks like we've also got a freight train on the Southern Sydney Freight Line. Apparently it was hauled by an MZ class, and it was passing through Liverpool station as we were doing the same. So the view of the MZ class and the freight train was kind of blocked by the two trains on the other platforms. Now we're passing through Cabramatta. Got another Millennium right there.
Go and take it. Then see it.
And just north of Cabramatta, that is where we're going to be diverting off onto the T3 line. Right here. We got another freight train over here.
What's the cost for
you what?
Junior? I missed it. What was it? What was it? See it.
Here we also have a bunch of cargo stuff and industry around Leighton Field Station. We just passed Leighton Field. I think now we should be coming close to where the junction is. Yep, on one of the tracks down below, that track curves off towards Regent's Park, which is the track that the T3s use. The T3 trains use. These two tracks right here were originally used by the other T3 services that came from Bankstown and Birrong, that continued on to Liverpool via Cabramatta.
I just stayed down there, I still would have gotten. I missed it. I told you there would have been something on that side. I missed it.
And then we continue on here.
I've seen that before. I've seen it. We went on it. I remember he holds it. Oh yeah, he holds it. He was also in the other one.
Very slowly traversing this section. There's a couple of workmen. And then this is where the line joins up with the T6. The current T6 that goes from Bankstown to Lidcombe by Regent's Park. So now we're going to pass by Birrong and Yaguna before we reach Bankstown. So we'll see you at Bankstown. We're going to be pulling into platform number 2. They've created an X junction that has allowed trains to cross over from the eastbound platform, the eastbound track to platform 2, which was not possible before when Bankstown was first being used on the T6. Trains could only enter onto platform number 1, and since T6 was the only services that Bankstown served at the, but after the metro conversion closed the section between Sydenham and Bankstown, they had to make another crossover so that they could allow trains to terminate on both platforms, and I think that crossover was done very recently. So yeah.
$34. $35. Oh, is it? 35. 35.
So here we are at Bankstown. And actually, while we're here, we can actually maybe take a little peek into the development here at Bankstown. That is looking very nice. I'm obviously way too short to actually see over myself. But yeah. Maybe I could take a peek through. But yeah, that's pretty much here at Bankstown.
So now we have departed Bankstown. Next we're going to go to Schofields and Blacktown, and to do that we're going to first use the same junction between Sefton, Birrong and Regent's Park, but this time we're going to take the junction up to Regent's Park, and then the Auburn turnout, which is just west of Lidcombe Station, we're going to use that to continue onto Parramatta, Blacktown and Schofields. So far this day has been really nice. We've only been on the V-set for about maybe 2 or 3 hours, but this has been an amazing experience already. And we're only about halfway through the day.
Play this out. Someone said go to Binghamton.
And those are the tracks that go to Lidcombe. And then just over there is Lidcombe Station. But with this track we bypass Lidcombe Station. And now we are connecting onto the main west line between Parramatta and Lidcombe. So now I'm assuming we're gonna have to switch tracks again, unless we don't need to. And then we will continue on to Blacktown and Schofields. So we'll see you guys later on. Yeah. Now there's the line to towards Liverpool via Fairfield, and then this line to the right is the Y-link that the T5 Cumberland line trains use. They allow the trains to go steadily between Parramatta and Liverpool without having to turn around, and this was why the Y-link was constructed, to allow for easy access for the T5 line.
now we are passing Seven Hills. And our next stop will be Blacktown, where we'll make a stopover, and then we'll head to Schofields. And there's lunch stops both at Blacktown and Schofields, but the train is actually going from Schofields to, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's going to, on the timetable I have here, it says Blacktown car sidings, and it's going to stable there for about 45 minutes before heading back to Blacktown to pick up passengers. Actually no, heading back to Schofields, and then they'll head back to Blacktown to pick up passengers. So yeah. So now we're at Blacktown, but we're not going to get out here because we don't want to get stabbed. So anyways, we'll see you guys at Schofield. So now we are departing Blacktown, and our next stop will be Schofields, where we'll be having our lunch break, and then yeah, we'll hop back on. So see you guys at Schofield. So now we are about to arrive into Schofields. So yeah, after this, the VSET will actually, well obviously we'll film it to party, but the VSET is actually scheduled to go back to Blacktown and settle in the yards before picking us back up. A lot of first appearances today. We had Leppington, we had Edmondson Park, we have Schofield, and coming up we also do have Bondi Junction and Cronulla, and I'm pretty sure Woolooware. So yeah, we're at Schofield, so I'm just gonna head out and we'll see the train depart.
Train on platform 2 goes to North Sydney via Central. First stop Quakers Hill, then Marryong, Blacktown, then all stations to Parramatta, then Lidcombe, Strathfield, Redfern, Central, Town Hall, Wynyard, Milsons Point and North Sydney. The train on platform 2 goes to Richmond. First stop Riverston, then all stations to
Closing. Please stand clear.
Alright guys, the VSET is arriving back into platform number 2 at Schofields. We're going to be taking it on our second part of the journey on this tour today.
now we are departing Schofields and we are headed to Blacktown.
24, 43, 24.
It's crazy to think like this is.
Alright guys, now we are departing Blacktown. We're in our next destination. We're going to head towards the T1 North Shoreline, and we're going to go to Milsons Point and North Sydney. We will also have a brief photo stop at Homebush. We will probably do a bit of photos there as well. So, see you guys later. Now we're about to pass by Parramatta. Still on our way to Homebush.
Oh!
It's actually not that bad. I think Leroy's scholars is oh, we're just passing.
So now we're passing by the Auburn Maintenance Centre, and we passed it on the way here, but this shot will be specifically for looking for the new regional fleet locomotive that is in the Auburn yard, and also the two repainted Oscar H sets. They're in the back of the yard somewhere. In this shot, we're seeing if we could spot them.
I'm pretty sure over at the New South Wales Train Link one.
Yep, and to that side at the very back is the new R set, and at the very back over there are the new repainted Oscar H sets that are entering suburban services sometime later this year. Alright guys, so we just did our photo stop at Homebush. We took a couple of photos of the V set. I think it should be about 3 minutes or so that we are going to depart Homebush, and we're going to continue on to North Sydney. Alrighty guys, now we are departing Homebush. We're going to go through all the stations of the Inner West, and then we'll head up to the North Shoreline to Milsons Point and North Sydney. So we hope you enjoy the next segment. Alright, so we are on our way to North Sydney and Milsons Point, just past Lewisham. I thought I'd also give you guys another look at the two-car LSET in Petersham Training Centre. Here it is right now, and if you look right here, there it is. It's been graffitied a lot over the years, but I'm glad it's still here, because they are two of the very few S-set carriages still left that haven't been scrapped. 8 of those carriages of course come from S28 and S56, and then we also have some other preserved S-set carriages that are somewhere else. Alright guys, now we are pulling into platform number 16 at Central. Got A49 and B7 on platform 17 and 18. Alright, so the guard just blew the whistle. You can see her just down here. She's holding up her white flag, meaning all clear. And now we are departing platform 16 at Central for our next destination, which is Milsons Point and North Sydney.
So we are about to pass, yep, Town Hall.
And there it is. And here is Town Hall. Passing through very slowly because this is a very busy station. It's actually one of the busiest in Sydney, probably the busiest. I probably think everyone would be expecting Central to be the most busy, but apparently Town Hall is busier.
Right, on to our next station, which is Wynyard.
Here is Wynyard. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the V-sets also have nice chopper motors, similar to what the Tangaras have, but other V-sets also have motors called camshaft motors. We might talk about that in another video, but right now V34 has chopper motors and they sound very nice. And we started the recording. The light. There we are.
So now we are passing over the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
You can see us slowly coming out. And if you see these sails down there, that is the Sydney Opera House. And it is a very nice place. Now we go over the Harbour Bridge, and the Harbour Bridge was used for the Sydney Marathon earlier today. Unfortunately, this V-set didn't traverse the Harbour Bridge while the marathon was going on at this stage. But I think it's definitely good that we were doing the marathon was on in the morning at this section instead of at this point. Looks like we're slowing down because I think we got a train in front of us.
Pulled up just short half. There is a train in the Wilson's Point station. We just pulled just short.
Alright guys, we're back up and moving again, and we're gonna pull into Milson's Point station very soon. There's A5. And now we are pulling into Milson's Point station. Got a bunch of people on the platform, and looks like there's quite a lot of people actually. Let's see. Alright guys, so it looks like our train is about to depart Milson's Point and we're about to go into North Sydney.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
going. I think we should. I think we're gonna spend about maybe 5 or so minutes at North Sydney, and there's everyone, all the YouTubers and lots of photographers watching the VSET depart Milsons Point. We're gonna go all the way up until North Sydney, and then the VSET's gonna dwell for a bit, and then we're gonna come back around and then go all the way down to the T4 line to Cronulla.
So here we are at North Sydney. Just gonna head to the front, take some photos and have a look.
The train on platform 3 is a change. Please stand by. Please stand.
And here we are.
Alright guys, now we're departing North Sydney. Now we're gonna come back to Milsons Point.
Oh, really?
Now we are at Milsons Point again.
Now we're back at Milsons Point, but only for 1 minute. And we are almost due to depart. So, yeah.
Closing. Please stand clear.
And we're off. I'm pretty sure our next scheduled stop is Central. And then we'll be heading down the Illawarra line.
Okay guys, so we've just departed Central, and now we are going to go down to the T4 line, down to Cronulla, and that's going to take about an hour and a half. So hope you enjoy. We're going to keep continuing the live stream as well as some filming of the video. So see you guys later. Right here we have the Explorer in the Everleigh Maintenance Centre and the Oscar Out Depot. You can see a bunch of Explorer and Endeavour cars being maintained here. There's also a lot of sidings for the Marion D sets, some Oscar H sets, and some Waratahs as well. We're going to head down towards Sydenham, then to Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Sutherland, and then following on to the Illawarra line to Woolooware. And here are the Tangaras. We've got T74, T24. T74's partner is T129. And T24's partner is T11.
I did not eat I didn't eat breakfast last night.
So now we're about to pass by the Mortdale Maintenance Centre. From this sort of view, I can already kind of see a couple of Tangaras.
Did you wash your hands? Shannon tried.
Lots of Tangaras stabled in here.
I'm not that much of a girl.
Right here.
Shut up. Wait, show me that photo.
Alright guys, so we just departed Woolooware, so we're going to be heading further, and we're going to be going to the Cronulla sidings and the Cronulla turnback, and then we'll dwell there for a little until we turn around, and then we'll head back to Cronulla, to the city, and then we go on to Bondi Junction, which will be one of the last destinations of the video. So it looks like we've just been slowing down, and then I think we're gonna have some sort of siding for the Woolooware, and then going to Cronulla and the Cronulla sidings. So we'll see you then. But yeah, so this is where the train will be turning around, and then we'll go back towards the city, and then go on to Bondi Junction. Okay, so it looks like we're now moving out of the Cronulla sidings, and we're gonna turn back to Woolooware and then pick up all the passengers that alighted the train there. So now we are passing through Erskineville station again, and then we are going to take the junction that leads to the underground platforms at Redfern and Central that are used by the T4 to Bondi Junction. Those we will traverse in just a second.
They're not suicidal.
You like asking.
Yeah, exactly. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it.
My mate at work.
Your mate at work?
He's never done a couple times. If you ever want to come along,
Do you like him? Oh, you do? Okay, right.
but I'm not going to tell.
I've encountered some people who like.
There are those Tangaras we saw earlier today.
What are you doing?
And then we are going into the Illawarra Line tunnels.
Me and my friend were at Chatswood, and these kids were like, say, oh, we're gonna go pop
And now our next stations to pass through Redfern, Central, Town Hall, Martin Place, King's Cross, Edgecliff, and then finally we'll arrive at Bondi Junction. So see you there. Alright guys, now we are crossing over the Woolloomooloo Viaduct. There's the Eastern and Western distributors on that side. And this is between Martin Place and King's Cross stations.
Yep. You're gonna want to get as many
We've
shots
got
as you can
the nice apartments and houses of King's Cross area. And then we're about to go into the tunnels again, right before Edgecliff Station.
They're still gonna be running into the terminal, but they want to make the eastern suburbs just Tangaras.
Why?
And this is right before we go into the tunnels to King's Cross Station, actually.
I get. They don't really need to come
I
here
don't really
anyways.
get it either. It's such a tradition. Yeah, I love these. I love the eastern suburbs.
So right through here is where the original Woolloomooloo station was going to be built, but it never went ahead, and it was initially planned to be part of the original Eastern Suburbs line in 1979, but the station was cancelled. But as of some recent articles from August 2025, the government have approved plans to finally build Woollahra Station, and they've also approved plans to build some new housing near Woollahra Station. So I think it's pretty cool that we'll finally get to see Woollahra. Alright guys, so here we are at Bondi Junction. I think we have very little time at Bondi Junction, because I think we're just going to head straight back to the city. But what we're going to do after that is we're going to head back through the city via the Eastern Suburbs line, and then use the Sydenham turnback used by the T8 trains to maneuver ourselves back to the City Circle lines, and then we will run around the City Circle one last time before going to Strathfield, and that will end the tour today.
Beat it up on Bondi Junction! Final visa at Bondi Junction departing. So everyone, we're now at Central, back at Central. Sorry I'm using my phone, my camera sort of died, but that should be okay anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna head to the front. So currently, this is actually the rear of V34. So I'm just gonna take some photos, and we may head to the front and take a look. So here's the front of V34. After this, we'll be heading around the City Circle and terminating at Strathfield. So now we have just departed Central. You can obviously see we're just departed now. But we're going to be heading around the City Circle one final time. So yeah, which is quite exciting. So we are heading down to Central. And I will film us going around all the City Circle stations one last time. So yeah.
Alright guys, so the final part of this VSET video is we are taking one last ride around the City Circle, but this time it is in the anti-clockwise direction, and we are going all the way to the very end when we finish going around, and then continue on to Strathfield. So here we are, we just popped out. There's also a bunch of lights and the wharf. The harbour bridge. Looks like we can also see Luna Park. There's lots of ferries as well. Circular Quay Wharf.
He's coming back.
So we have just gotten out of the City Circle in the anti-clockwise direction. Now we've arrived back into Central one last time for this tour, and it is about 6:30, as you can see that clock. So the final stretch of this journey will be that we will go to Redfern and Strathfield, and then drop off passengers in both of those. And then after dropping off all the passengers remaining at Strathfield, the train will run empty, and then we'll continue onto the Flemington Maintenance Centre, where it will then be stabled. And then that will be the end of the VSET tour today. So now we're departing Central for the final time today. And now we're going on to Redfern.
We left 3 minutes early.
Alright, so it is very dark now, so we can hardly see anything out there. But we are pulling into Redfern Station for the last time in this video. And we'll drop off a bunch of passengers, hopefully, I don't know. I think we're meant to drop off passengers here.
Approaching Redfern.
I don't know how far we are from Redfern Station. It looks like we're just a little bit away, we are pulling in very, very, very slowly. And here we are, pulling into Redfern. Drop off passengers. And we're gonna stop here. Okay, so according to the guard, apparently there are some people in the rail corridor, so that means they are unable to move the train, which means that other trains behind this one have to be stalled as well. We will soon find out when the train will be able to move again, because we are definitely running off schedule according to the clock, because we were meant to depart here at about 6:41. Now it is 6:48 and we are running about 7 minutes off schedule. Hopefully we'll see when that matter can be sorted and when we can finally finish the last part of the tour. Alright, so we have finally been allowed to move. It looks like the matter from the incident has been cleared. We are finally moving. And I would just like to give my summary of the tour and my thoughts. So I would definitely say that this tour has been a massive success, and it has been an amazing experience for everyone on this tour. I'm very happy that I had a chance to go on this tour, because the experiences I had for 9 hours on this V-set has been absolutely incredible. I could not have asked for a better Sunday the 31st of August. Alright, so we are currently on our way towards Stratfield now. We're pulling past Newtown. I don't know exactly how long it will take us to get there, but hopefully we'll get there soon. And yeah, overall thoughts on this, excellent. If I was given a chance to do one of these tours again, I'll definitely take it. Alright, so we are now passing Burwood, which is the final station before Strathfield. So I'd just like to say, if you managed to finish watching this whole entire video, then we really appreciate it, and we hope you enjoyed it. We really hope that you stick around for more videos from us, and we hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a like and a subscribe on our channel, then that would be amazing support from you guys.
Please wait here for your next point of service. This train is an empty service, does not return.
after a long 10 to 11 hours of traveling, the Never Go There Again tour is finally over. Thank you guys for watching our Train Spoilers. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.